Hello and welcome back to the field office. Today is a day where I have received something that I'm going to unbox. Now, it looks like a Crockett Jones box, and it is. This isn't a new item. This is actually Crockett Jones returning my pair of Islay boots that I had resold. Now, I did a video way back reviewing the Islay boots and actually showed there was that the sole was actually coming away from the shoe and that I needed it resoling. So I have recorded the process of sending these boots to Crockett Jones in Northampton to have the shoes repaired. Now I'm going to cut back to when I actually had the boots sent off, and then come back to me to reopen the boots today. Boots. Now, when I did my review a few months ago, I said that I needed to get the soles replaced because, as you can see here, it's coming away, it's letting a little bit of water in, and therefore I need to get these sent to the factory to have them resoled. What I did, I have actually left it a few months since the video that I've done, is I completed the form on the Crockett Jones website to say that I wanted to have the soles replaced. First time I actually filled the form in, I didn't get a response back, and I left it a while and then refilled the form in again. So maybe I didn't properly submit it, I don't know. But I got an email back from Crockett Jones, from one of their customer service representatives, detailing what I needed to do, but also because I sent it in December, they said to hold back maybe till second week of January because they have they have a busy period over that time, and if it's not urgent, to send it in sort of at that time. It's been a few weeks and I've emailed back. So one of the things that they said that they're going to do for £185 is replace the sole, do a lot of work to it. So as part of the work that they will do for replacement of the sole is they will charge £185 for replacement, plus an additional £6 delivery charge to send them back to me. Once the shoe's with them, they will examine it and check the lining, make sure nothing else is worn out, and see if any additional work is required. This will include new welts, new laces, new socks, which is the pads at the base of the heel where the C&J logo is, and clean and refurbish the uppers. So that's what is included, £185. I've requested that I get the same sole again, the day-night sole, back. So I'm going to actually pack the boots up, ready to send to the factory. So one of the things that they said is they're going to replace the laces. I emailed back and said, what do I need to include within the package to them? They said, don't send anything like the shoe trees, don't send the box that they came in, just send the boots, and everything else will basically get thrown away because they don't have the space for it. As these laces are pretty good condition, I don't think I've had them that long, I am removing the laces, so I'm sending the boots back sans laces and putting them into the box. So first thing I'm going to do is remove the laces. The next thing I'm doing is I have left a note in the boots with my name, my address, and my contact information, which I'm not going to show you on the video, but I'm putting that in just one of the boots just so it doesn't get lost within the package. And essentially I'm putting it in a box I received over the Christmas period when we're getting packages in. It's actually got some bubble wrap within it already, so I kept that. So I'm packaging up the boots to send to Crockett Jones, so I'll just put that in one at a time, because essentially I want to make sure I'm protecting the boots as much as possible. I've put the address on to the Crockett Jones address that was emailed to me, and essentially I am going to have that sent special delivery to Crockett Jones, and we'll see how long it will take for me to get them back. Currently it is the 28th of January when I'm sending them off, so we'll see how long it takes for them to get back and the condition that they'll be in once they return. Now, for information, the boots were sent off back end of January, and they were looked at by Crockett Jones to assess what they needed to be done. So essentially, obviously, I requested the fact that they needed resoling, They had a look at the soles, and they also looked at the condition of the boots as well. Now I'm going to just go back to the email I received back from Crockett & Jones. Now this was on the 30th of January. And they say, upon inspection, I'm happy to report that they won't need to worry about any major additional works, as the lining and the insoles are in good shape, with only minimal wear. The only extra is needed is replacement speed hooks. So the cost of having the shoes resoled was £191, with an additional charge of £20 for the speed hooks. Now, as part of the process of having the work done on the shoes, they were also going to replace the laces. So I should have a new pair of laces within these boots as well. Now, I've been engaging back and forth with Crockett & Jones, and essentially I finally paid the amount in February, on the 9th of February. So it's been between early February to yesterday when I got these back. So I received these back on the 4th of April. And as you can see, they come back in a Crockett & Jones box as if I was purchasing something else from them. So as you can see, I haven't opened it yet. So let's have a look and see what the boots look like now. So the communication with Crockett & Jones has been fairly good. Obviously, I have messaged them a few queries about, what I should do with the shoes and everything. And then I just messaged back regarding when do we think they're coming back. The process varies depending on how busy the factory actually is. So there we go. So that will now open. Oh, so we've got some plastic stuff. Oh, so I have a new retail catalogue that they've sent in the box. So this is their 25-26 retail catalogue. I'll have a flick through that later. A couple of things that caught my eye. Goldfinger edition Highbury shoes, or Highbury 2. Limited edition James boots, which are still not boots but shoes. And then you've got the Hamilton boots as well there. Again, it just says here that I've paid for the double rubber sole and welt. And then I've got, I've actually put them into a box, which is quite good. Box within a box. I've got a spare shoe box. There we go. So they're wrapped up as if they're brand new shoes, so that's good. Oh, so yeah, absolutely brand spanking new soles. You can see, so that's where they were just sort of breaking on the front toe, and I can tell these are definitely mine because of the slight nick here that I had. Not sure how I did that, to be honest, but yeah, they smell almost like, when you open a brand new pair of shoes, they actually smell like it as well. They look, I can't remember how I sent them, but I'll have to look back at the video. They do look like they've been polished as well. I'd have to look back at the video to actually tell if they have been polished. I don't think I sent them in a bad condition. And the same thing here. And you can tell they look like a brand new pair of boots from that end. So nice and chunky, day-night sole. I have missed these quite a lot. Recently I've been going out to, fairs and things with my son, and the conditions have been a little bit mixed, and I could have really done with wearing these, because these are my do everything kind of boots that I wear for. So they go with everything, but they also great for any of the conditions as well. So I wear these in muddy conditions. There's actually a picture which I think I showed previously, that Crockett & Jones actually put on their website, of these boots absolutely capered in mud, using them for all conditions. The speed hooks are all, there, and they look, I can't actually tell which ones were actually needed replacing. I don't know if they replaced all of them or if they've just replaced some of them, but they look good. I mean, these lasted me, I believe I bought these 2014s, 2026 now, so these are 12-year-old boots. If I take good care of them now, they'll last me another 12 years before I need to do something again with the soles of these. So it's well worth the investment, getting them done properly. So taking them back to Crockett Jones to have them done just gives me that assurance that they're going to last another 10, 12 years before I need to have anything done to them. And that's the real investment, really, because you could buy another cheap pair of shoes for half the amount, but I'd be spending a hell of a lot more because of the rate that I'll be going through them. Really happy with these. I want to thank Dan. His name's Dan Coles, who I've been talking to at the repairs team at Crockett and Jones, who's sort of kept me informed on things. So I'm really happy that I've got these back, and I'm really happy that they've come back in such well condition, and I'm really looking forward to putting them on and wearing them out again, because I have missed these. So yeah, I hope that's helpful to you, especially I have had a few people actually message me to say, have you had these back yet? Appreciate the messaging. The videos on the Crockett and Jones shoes that where I've reviewed them, have always done quite well and had some questions about them, about the investment into them. I think it's well worth the investment into a pair of Crockett and Jones shoes. They're going to last you a long, long time, especially if you take care of them. And with these, obviously having them repaired, having them resold, they're going to last a lot longer. So again, worth the investment in having them repaired properly. And by Crockett and Jones, I think, you can't do any wrong with that. So it's been approximately 2 months, as we're at the beginning of April, and I kind of paid off sort of beginning of February. So it's been approximately 2 months from them reviewing it to saying, for me paying to say, yes, have that work done. But essentially the whole process has probably been 2.5 months from sending them off. I did get told in December in the initial email that sending them in over the Christmas period they would take a lot longer. So it's very much a seasonal dependency on how long they're going to take and how much work they're going to have. I hope this video has been of interest to you. If you did, please press the like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing this video with anybody you think might find it of use. Until next time, thanks for watching.